Welcome back to Bostin British Fittle, where Maggie and I aim to bring you as many varieties of different British foods as we possibly can. Today we're doing a local pie place called Lowonsford, based in Warwickshire, and we're going to try their steak and kidney pie. This steak and kidney pie contains oodles of gravy, butter, pastry, and is covered in small herbs like chives. In the county of Warwickshire, which is located here, the county of Warwickshire, not far from the West Midlands and just north of London. Now, in that county is a pub called the Fleur de Lis, which originated in the 15th century. When a licensee took over in the 1950s, they started making the Lowonsford pies, and they became very popular throughout the Midlands and beyond. Now, steak and kidney pies themselves, their historic roots lie in medieval England when they first started to make pies. But the first ever noted recipe of a steak and kidney pie appeared in the famous 1859 book, Mrs. Beeton's Book of Household Management. But she made it into a pudding, and other than the container like a pudding or a pie, the recipe remained the same. Kidneys were used because they were rich in flavour and texture and were a good filler for a pie. You couldn't put, if you had just steak in it, the steak was quite expensive, so you had to come up with something cheap to fill it in. Kidneys took that over, and people have praised its inclusion ever since. Hi guys, before we go any further, please don't forget to follow, like and subscribe my YouTube channel to get updates on all the other British foods I'm going to try. And if you can think of any other British foods that I might like to try, go on to my Blue Sky account, bostinbrickfittle.bluesky.social, and don't forget to also check out my Instagram page for all the British foods that I'll have tried, and you can see all the images on there. All right, thanks very much and enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, so I've got some of the steak and the pastry. Cooked with an ale. Excuse me, cooked with an ale. The taste of that ale comes through. The steak is there, falls apart immediately. The kidney is nice. It's not dry like you can find it with some. Gravy is rich. The herbs are strong. But what does the pupper think? What does the pupper think? Okay, we're going to try the pupper. There's some steak, kidney, pie, and pastry, and the pastry is gone. And the kidney, oh my good Lord, that went so fast. Well, that's a winner.